This is my litRpg, and you are listening The Awakening Trials Book 1 of a litRpg novel series, The Eternal Ascent. Chapter 6, The Rising Tide. The forest felt more alive with danger than ever before. Every shadow, every rustle of leaves, hinted at unseen threats. I had survived the battles with the stoneback lizard and the shadow stalker, but I knew there were far more dangerous creatures lurking in this place. If I wanted to continue surviving, I needed to grow stronger. I moved cautiously through the dense underbrush, my senses on high alert. The silence of the forest was unnerving, and each step I took seemed to amplify the tension in the air. I knew that danger could come at any moment, and I couldn't afford to let my guard down. Then, without warning, I heard it, a low, rumbling growl that sent a shiver down my spine. I tensed, scanning the area for the source of the noise. My heart raced as I realized that whatever was out there, it wasn't far away. Suddenly, two creatures burst from the shadows, their eyes glowing with an unnatural light. They were similar to the feral hounds I had fought before, but these were larger, faster, and far more aggressive. Their bodies were covered in dark, bristling fur, and their muscles rippled with power as they moved. I quickly activated Insight on the nearest one.
Target: Shadow Wolf. Species: Beast. Level 3. Information: a predator that hunts in packs. Known for its speed and cunning, it strikes from the shadows with deadly precision.
A shadow wolf. The name seemed appropriate for these creatures that blended seamlessly into the darkness. They were predators, designed to hunt in packs and overwhelm their prey with coordinated attacks. The first wolf lunged at me, its jaws snapping shut just inches from my arm. I dodged to the side, aiming a kick at its flank, but it twisted out of the way with terrifying agility. The second wolf circled around behind me, cutting off my escape route. They were working together, trying to box me in. Couldn't let that happen. With a quick feint to the left, I spun around and drove my fist into the first wolf's side. The impact made it stumble, but it quickly recovered, eyes narrowing with a cold, predatory focus. The second wolf saw an opening and lunged at me from behind. I ducked just in time, feeling its breath on the back of my neck. I needed to thin their numbers. The longer this fight dragged on, the more likely they were to wear me down. First wolf attacked again, and this time I met it head-on. I grabbed it by the scruff of its neck as it leaped at me, using its momentum to slam it into the ground. The wolf let out a pained yelp, but I didn't let go. I raised my fist and brought it down on its skull with all the strength I could muster. The wolf went limp, its body twitching once before it lay still. I barely had time to catch my breath before the second wolf was on me, its claws raking across my side. I gritted my teeth against the pain and turned to face it, my vision blurring slightly from the exertion. The second wolf snarled, its eyes locked onto mine as it assessed me. It was cautious now, keeping its distance as it circled me, waiting for the right moment to strike. I knew I couldn't let it dictate the pace of the fight. I had to take control. With a sudden burst of speed, I closed the distance between us, aiming a powerful kick at the wolf's head. It tried to dodge, but I was faster. My foot connected with its jaw, sending it sprawling to the ground. Before it could recover, I pounced on it, delivering a series of rapid punches to its head and neck until it finally stopped moving. I stood over the two fallen wolves, breathing heavily, my body trembling with exhaustion. But I had done it. I had survived. Familiar warmth of essence spread through my body, and the system chimed in my mind.
You've defeated 2 level 3 shadow wolves. Essence absorbed.
And then the mechanical voice I had been waiting for.
Level up.
The system window appeared before me, displaying my updated stats.
Name: Chris. Race: human. Level 3. Strength 14, agility 14, endurance 14, intelligence 12, wisdom, luck 10, vitality 140, mana 60. Skill points available 1, stat points available 3.
I took a moment to catch my breath, looking over the changes. My stats had increased, and I could feel the difference in my body. But there was something else. The system had granted me both skill points and stat points, though I still didn't know how to use them. They would have to wait for now. I knew I couldn't stop here. There were more creatures out there, and I needed to keep pushing forward, to keep growing stronger. With that thought in mind, I pressed on, ready for whatever came next.
Thank you for listening to the story.
If you like my content, please subscribe to my channel. Also, don't forget to click on the like button. We will release a new chapter every 2 days.